So let's talk about our beautiful Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now sitting at $115,000. And of course, you don't need to take my word for it. I'm going to show you the proof. It's 115,644. And don't get me wrong, it did go and hit the 114,723. Our target was $115,000, so that part is done. I mean, Bitcoin is really easy. Its ranges are really straightforward. Things are really easy, and all these wicks, they can look scary, but like I told you over and over again, from the longer perspective, larger story and the shorter story, and I'm going to repeat that. First, the shorter story is that Bitcoin is ranging. It is from $110,000 to 120. That is the overall bigger range, but we talk about the shorter range. It is from 115 to 120. We talked about this thing over and over again, that Bitcoin is playing inside this range. I'll show it to you. So as you can see, we talked about this range at 115. There is support. 120 is the problem area. It is struggling with it, and it was under the downward trend. It tried to do a fake out. Now it's back to square one. It's still again under the downward trend. Now, of course, our main area of interest is 110. That is the area that I'm interested in. That is the area where we are going to have a make and break kind of a situation. It is going to be a place we are going to have a decision, and that's where I'm going to talk about the long-term perspective. So short-term is basically what I expect to happen in next 48 hours to 72 hours. But when I talk about the long-term perspective, I'm generally talking about deliverances on structures like this. If you look at it at 115,700, and I call this 116, I told you that this thing has a double top structure. Go and watch that fucking video. I make one video every day. It's not that hard to check. I told you this thing has a neckline. If it breaks, then we will have an opportunity to start going down towards 110. And of course, at 110, my major interest is in the breaking of 110. I think that if Bitcoin doesn't stabilize over there, and somehow Bitcoin goes below 110 for more than 2 days, which means it goes and it starts living there at 108, 109, 2 daily candles with their bodies, they close below 110. I would assume that Bitcoin has started the downward journey, and Bitcoin is actually going to go really deep. We'll talk about all kind of nasty numbers, whether you're talking about $74,000 or something else. If it loses 110, everything will become a reality, but we will talk about it when it loses it. As long as that is intact, Bitcoin will continue to play this ranging game, but that is from the long-term perspective. I'm talking about 1 week to 2 week story. But if you're talking about short-term, it is the inside game. Until and unless we don't break 110, Bitcoin will always go back and hit 115, then 120, and continue to do this. Now you should ask that when the hell we would see Bitcoin at 130 or 132, the target that we talked about. Well, for that we need Bitcoin to live above 120 for more than 2 days with 2 daily candles bodies closing above it. If that doesn't happen, there is no upward journey and only downward journey. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.